And welcome to the WWE Backstage Report here on the spectacular Sean's View Entertainment, where I always keep it brash, and it's going to be prolific, consistent, and dedicated with all the news, rumors, and headlines that is coming in right now concerning Raw, Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan, lawsuits, injuries, all this and more contained in the Backstage WWE Report. Once again, please share my videos, like my videos, and share your comments and your opinions on all that is contained in this episode. Vince, and this according to DWN, other sources, PW Insider, Wrestling Inc., No DQ, among others, Vince doesn't really understand Enzo's gimmick, but is pleased with the crowd reaction so far. He loves Big Cass, but is on the fence about Apollo Crews. He feels he needs to show more personality. Sheamus versus Del Rio was originally planned to take place at Payback. It could happen tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, of course, Vince McMahon would be in favor of Big Cass. He's strong, he's tall, he's got the makings of a superstar, but he is losing that thing called mic work, that thing called personality, because obviously we know who has a charisma out of the group. We know who has the mic work. We know who gets over, and that's Enzo. And Enzo, unfortunately, went down with an injury. Enzo, was in a very scary predicament last night. And I'm sure that really worried the WWE brass, because if you put these two guys together as a team, which they have been together as a team, they gel well, they get over, they know what they're doing, they know their way around that ring, they know how to work the crowd. But for what Big Cass does in the short energy, in the short bursts, in the short mic work that he gives, it's enough to get him by. It's enough for people not to say, well, he's limited here, he doesn't talk much there. Well, here's a guy in Big Cass who doesn't really have to talk. Big Cass obviously knows his limitations, okay? He knows what works for him. He knows what doesn't work for him. And that's why you got the charismatic, entertaining Enzo of the group, because he knows the flow. He knows the consistency. He gets a feeling for the audience is what he does. So, I don't understand how Vince McMahon doesn't understand the whole gimmick. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not big fans of Enzo and Big Cass. I'm not. Listen, they are definitely entertaining. They are engaging. They are interactive with the audience. They know how to work the crowd, but for some reason, I don't know. Just like the New Day, I don't like the New Day. I find them annoying. I don't like it. And that's just where I'm coming from. I just don't like it. The average WWE superstar only makes about $500,000 a year in base pay before bonuses, which are given for merchandise, royalties, and pay-per-views. Boy, only $500,000. Boy, if I was making $500,000 a year, I'd be in a hell of a lot better position than I am right now, because I'm a poor son of a bitch. John Cena makes $9.5 million. Brock Lesnar makes $6.0 million. Triple H makes $2.8 million. Randy Orton makes $2.7 million. Seth Rollins makes $2.4 million. And Roman Reigns right now makes $2.1 million. Source goes to the new... Well, excuse me, that goes to Wrestling Inc. Excuse me. The next source goes to the New York Post, NY Post. The Hulk Hogan lawsuit, the Hulk Hogan vendetta is not over, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to another extreme. We're going to a whole different destination with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is not done destroying Gawker, which Gawker has pretty much compromised Hulk Hogan's career. Let's call a spade a spade. The New York Post has reported that Hulk Hogan is suing Gawker for ending his career with WWE, which is true. I mean, Hulk Hogan was in the WWE. The WWE was promoting Hogan. Hogan was supposed to go on tour with them. And then when this whole thing with Gawker came out, Hogan's career did literally get destroyed. After being awarded $140 million by a jury earlier this year, Hulk Hogan has now filed a lawsuit in Florida that Gawker releasing the sex tape with Heather Clem led to his income being cut off, his legacy and entertainment was severely damaged, if not completely destroyed, and his global brand was forever tarnished. And I have to agree with that. I mean, even though Hulk Hogan's already got a lot of money, you can call him selfish, you can call him this, you can call him that, but the bottom line is Gawker should have never done what they did. They were in the wrong, and Hulk Hogan, by God, after all the hell he's been through, with his family, his ex-wife, that tragedy with that car accident involving his son, and Hulk Hogan deserves every cent because Hulk Hogan busted his ass. He busted his ass every year, every day, every month, every week, performing. Hulk Hogan was a household name. Hulk Hogan was as over gets. Hulk Hogan is synonymous with professional wrestling. And for Hulk Hogan to pretty much lose it all due to different instances, different tragedies, different choices, Hulk Hogan, has been on a roller coaster ride, ever since 2005. So if he can get more money, well, then more power to Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan, quite frankly, can't get money anywhere else. There's no other, WWE ain't taking him back right now. No other wrestling promotion wants to really anything to do with Hulk Hogan. So, hey, more power to Hulkster. Hulkamania running wild all over Gawker, it seems. WWE is going to the extreme with editing out Roman Reigns boos, Roman Reigns fan signs. Now the WWE is up the ante, and the WWE are now editing anti-Roman Reigns signs from WWE events, the latest at WWE Payback. Becky Lynch versus Emma was planned for last night's WWE Payback pay-per-view at one point, but obviously that did not happen. The two were backstage and have been continuing their feud on Twitter, but we don't know why the match didn't happen. It could have been due to the timing, but the match was pulled from a recent Raw or SmackDown event. And these two are going to have a fantastic match. They are so solid. They bring something different to the table. These are two divas that will definitely change the game and will be future women's champions in my mind. For whatever the reason, the WWE are not featuring these two divas, excuse me. I'm still stuck on the word diva, because after you have a divas title in the WWE for so many years and you get stuck on saying diva, I got to start saying women, because it is all about the women's championship in the WWE. That's what it's all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, your comments and your opinions on all the news, all the rumors, and all the headlines that have come in. What are your feelings and your thoughts on this? Obviously, there's a lot to talk to. There's a lot to debate about. There's a lot to comment about. Share, subscribe, like, and comment. And thank you for watching The Brash, Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. And we're going to get ready for Monday Night Raw. Full Raw coverage, results, and analysis right here on YouTube.com. Subscribe.